Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. I hope your week has been going great and you are all staying safe and well at this unusual times, to say the least, for lack of better words. Well, we're thankful that we're alive and, you know, while there's life, there's hope. All right, so my name is Esther Hefsiba. For those who do not probably know me, I am a transformation coach and I help women like you. I help moms particularly to build purpose driven lives, careers, and businesses. And of course, when I say life, that includes our family, right? Our children in particular. And so this video, I would just say, in a nutshell, is a call to action. Yes, it is a call to action. And I'm so glad that I finally, got to do this video. The reason I'm doing this video is because if I start to respond on the WhatsApp group, I don't think the message will be, I wanted a clear message that would really help us understand, the fact that, everything is happening, the suicide, the 8-year-old boy, that was so, as a mom, I mean, you all can imagine how that feels. But what I want us to know is that now that we are aware, right? I read a lot of comments, which are great comments. But now that we are aware, what do we want to do, right? Knowledge and awareness adds no value, or has no impact without taking action. And so, like I said, this video is a call to action. So, as a transformation coach, I'm certified with the John Maxwell team, and I've worked with a couple of youth serving organizations, independent schools in St. John and Mountain. And when I read a couple of, aside it was the boy that, that committed suicide, at 8 year old. Imagine what was on his mind. But one thing that came to mind, while I read this, and I felt so burdened about it. For me, this video is like betting a baby because it was really strong on my mind. And I didn't even know how to intervene. But I know that there is a way out. Like, we can rise up as women, we can rise up as moms, warrior moms, right? And take a position and intervene. We can, but we have to be intentional. So, while I was looking at these messages and reviewing, it brought to mind a particular scenario about 3 years ago when I worked with one of the schools in Mountain, I think, yeah. And I had this youth impact session. So I have youth impact workshops and sessions, right? Because I know that our children have radiance, brilliance, geniuses in them. More we need to rise up and awaken that. We need to see it. We need to be able to relate to it, speak their language, communicate in a way that, we are listening and we can see those cues. Okay, so long story short, I finished the youth impact workshop with I think grade 3 to grade 6. And normally when I finish my sessions, I always have these colorful cards. Yes, because children love colors, right? And I like to affirm kids. I like to remind them of their identity. Because we are specially created for a purpose. We all are beautiful. We are chosen. We are created in the image of God. So anyway, I gave all the students these cards. And this particular child, she's in grade 4. She's from Asia. She really, so her card had, "You are amazing" or "You are beautiful." But the teacher reached out to me the next day that you have no idea the value of this. This is priceless, because the child has been bullied for, I don't know how long the child has been bullied. I'm not sure if it's in this particular school. But what I'm trying to say is that just simple messages like that and reinforcing that and playing this continuously in the minds of our children, listening to them, goes a long way. But the truth is, most of us need to be awakened to this reality and taking action with the awareness. So it's not about something happening and we're just like, oh, we all empathize. But then what do we do with this awareness? So the call to action is this. I'm putting together a family webinar Okay, I normally run this with my clients. I'm self-employed, and it's called Family Stress to Family Best. Now, what I'm doing with this webinar is to create a forum and a space for me to understand and listen to, as moms, what are our greatest concerns. It is completely free. However, when I offer things like this free, there is usually, we also have to be committed and invested in it. Okay, so we have to show up. So this is an invitation. It's not compulsory, but if you feel that the answers to these questions is yes, any of them is yes, then this call is for you. So are you ready to rise up to the challenge of really, really listening and understanding your children? Especially in this environment we find ourselves. I mean, coming back from back home in Nigeria, we know it's a different ball game and we know how we grew up. But if you know that you're ready to be intentional, deliberate, committed to investing in your child. Now, the tools and resources I have from the John Maxwell team are proven and tested based on my experience and that of others. So I'm not just offering, something that is just, but it's something that has worked for me, worked for countless others in the world. So I'm inviting you. I will send the link. It's called Family Stressed to Family Best webinar. It's free. It's an hour. It's going to be next week, Saturday. Okay, I'll send you the details. Please, you remember you have to be committed to this. Okay, it's not just, well, I don't think if you're on the sidelines, that's okay. But this is for women who are ready. Like I said, it's a call to action. Who are ready to take ownership, to take full responsibility, to be equipped. We all need to be equipped and empowered. That's the truth. We can't, we have so many things to unlearn. Coming from back home, I had to unlearn a lot of things as a mom. So once again, thank you for listening. I hope this adds value to you. It's a call to action. Watch out for the link to the webinar. It's going to be on Zoom. And, I'll share a couple of things that, has worked, tools and resources. And then I would like to listen, because that's where we can see, what the problem is and then what kind of transformation solutions can be provided. Well, we know without a doubt that our children have brilliance in them, and we have a role to play to tap into that brilliance. Thank you for listening.